good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. Depende kung anong oras ninyo napanood ang aking video. So, sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe sa aking channel, so please mag-subscribe po kayo. Wala naman pong bayad ang pindutin ang subscribe button. So, ang video natin ngayon, mga palangga, is about the logical fallacy. No? So, we have 21 logical fallacies na naitala dun sa aming resources sa sa subject namin sa English for ACAD. So, for this video, we only have 5, no, for us to tackle or for us to explain or for us to discuss. No, so there are only the first 5 logical fallacies. So, why do we need to study this logical fallacies? Because the answer is these logical fallacies are used by individuals or by people who wants to be equated or who wants to be what we say we need or how they are going to be excused to some arguments now. So this is used or these are used by some people for them um, be to explain in their own side by the way they look on something. So let's have this logical fallacies. But first, always remember that logical fallacies should not be used when you are going to state an argument because it will weaken your stand or your argument. So do not use this. So here are the first 5 logical fallacies in our system of arguments. First, that we need to avoid false dilemma. False dilemma is or will occurs when an arguer presents his or her arguments as one of the only two options despite the presence of multiple possibilities. Ayan. So, if the arguer wants or if yung arguer is parang ang tingin niya sa isang situation, isa lang talaga out sa dalawang pwede niyang option. Halimbawa nito is either you fully devote yourself to company or you're going to quit. Halimbawa is, dito sa halimbawa na ibinigay is, if ever na parang feeling mo, parang nakaka-toxic na or parang nakakasakal na yung mga kasamahan mo sa company and then you are parang parang hindi ka na masaya doon. So, meron ka lamang dalawang option. So, the first option is, pwede kang manatili doon sa company or ang pangalawang option ay mag-resign. Ayan po. So, para sa iyo sarili, dalawa lang talaga yung option na pwede mong gawin. Ang mag-resign or ang magpapatuloy. Ayan. So, that's false dilemma. Na para sa iyo, dalawa lang talaga yung option na pinakamaganda. Out na, kahit na marami namang nagsasabi na marami ka pa namang pagpipilian. Pero para sa iyo, dalawa lang talaga. Next, logical fallacy. Number 2. Appeal to ignorance. Appeal to ignorance is a logical fallacy that occurs when something is instantly concluded to be true just because it is not proven to be false and vice versa. Hindi pa nga napatunayan pero parang yun na. Oh, yun. Example, the writer does not talk about the connection between the victim's killer and his sister, so there must be none. Okay, so hindi naman na siya napatunayan na siya yung may kasalanan, so wag na lang, hindi na siya mention. Or another example is yung parang something is instantly concluded to be true just because it is not proven to be false and vice versa. Halimbawa napulot kang pera. Ayan. So since na parang hindi mo naman agad sinabi na so ang tawag parang hindi mo sinumbong, hindi mo sinuli agad. So ang tingin agad sa iyo ng tao ay ninakaw mo yung pera. Kahit na hindi pa naman siya napatunayan. So ganun. So wala nang investigation, automatic ganun. Number 3, slippery slope. Okay, ano ba yung slippery slope? Occurs when a series of increasingly superficial and unacceptable consequences is drawn. No, mga consequences or mga example, if we ban computer shops, then students will not be able to do research. And if they do not have the tools for research, these students will fail their subjects. Again, slippery slope, this is, or it is an occurrence of a situation when a series of increasingly superficial and unacceptable consequence is drawn. Yung parang, yung, yung, yung outcome, alam na agad kahit na hindi pa nagagawa. Okay, example dito. Kapag sinara daw natin yung mga computers jobs, ang mga estudyante ay mawawalan ng access sa internet at dun sa mga research outputs or activities. At kapag mawalan sila ng tool or mawalan sila ng access dun sa internet at saka dun sa mga research tools or sa pagre-research, ang mangyayari, mababagsak ang mga bata dahil hindi sila makapag-research. So, ayan. So, parang ang dami na agad na nagawang conclusion kahit na hindi pa naman nangyayari. So, parang assumptions, mga ganon. Number 4, complex question. No, complex question. Ano yung complex question na itinuring kasi siyang logical fallacy? So, ito yun siya. It will occur when two or more points are rolled into one and the reader is expected to accept or reject both at the same time. When one point may be satisfactorily while the other is not. No, example nito. Have you stopped cheating on exams? Ayan. So, it is an example of a complex question. Kasi, parang, yung yung answer, may dalawang answer siya na pwedeng yung isa, yung parang kung mamali ka ng sagot, pwede kang mapunta dun sa parang parang disappointment yung ending. At saka yung isa naman parang satisfactorily, pero parang negative pa din yung connotation. I-imagine, tinatanong ka, have you stopped cheating on exams? Ayan, so meaning to say, pag nagsabi kang yes, of course, ang assumption is you are cheating during exams or you keep cheating during exams. At pag sabi ka naman na no, so of course, ang maging connotation is you kept or you are still cheating during exams. So parang wala kang option, so it's better to reject or not to answer the questions na ganun. And the last logical fallacy for this video is appeal to force. What is this for? Or what is the occurrence or when to occur this one or when it happens? It will occur when a threat instead of reasoning is used to argue. Example, if you do not admit that evolution is not real, we will isolate you from the group. Ayan. So, parang tinatakot. Gumagamit siya ng power na para takutin yung isang tao. Ayan. So, panghalimbawa dito, sa grupo sa science, okay. So, kung hindi daw naniniwala yung isang bata na walang, yung evolution ay nag-i-exist. So, of course, or do not admit that evolution is not real. So, kung ikaw ay hindi mo i-admit or hindi mo sasabihin or hindi ka maniniwala na yung evolution ay hindi totoo. So, ihihiwalay kita sa grupo or hindi tatanggalin kita sa grupo. So, ganyan. So, gumamit ka ng persa. So, pagka ganon, ang tawag doon ay appeal to force. So, it is a logical fallacy. So, these 5 logical fallacies are not advised to be used in an argument. Kapag magbibigay ka ng argument mo, magbibigay ka ng stand mo, magbibigay ka ng point mo or viewpoint mo or ng stand mo, bawal siya gamitin kasi it will weakens your argument. Wala siyang basihan. Thank you.